Hi, this is my evaluation on my website, my final evaluation. Here is the homepage. It has me and my UAL authentication form, and then we go to AO1. AO1 has the breakdown. It has the breakdown of all my free ideas and the mood boards for them. Yeah, and then it has my visual treatment. Here too are lots of moving images. It's very nice. And then timeline. Here is the project proposal form. Here's the rationale, the project concept, the evaluation, and the biblical research I did. And here is a planned timetable, and yeah. Here is the visual treatment pitch, and here is the breakdown of the national rationale video I've done. Moving on to AO2, you see here I've done a Gantt chart of the F&P process. Here's my pre-production folder. It has all the safety measurements, initial ideas, but the drawn with the color palette on the side, more in depth writing about my initial designs, samples that I've done, my technical design layer of the cardigan, developed designs of what it would look like without the cardigan, and the top and the skirt by itself, and at the back. And my final design. Yeah. Onto AO3. AO3 is my research portfolio. Here we have research on Heathers, the directors of the movie and the musical, the actors that played it. Winona Ryder, she played the original Veronica. Amy Clark, the costume designer of the musical, some of her designs. 80s fashion trends, the infamous TV show Heathers, the character analysis of Veronica, JD, Heather Chandler, Heather McNamara, and Heather Duke, and part of crocheting. Here's the history of crochet. Some practitioners of crocheting, benefits that crocheting has on mental health, different types of crochet stitches, and crochet patterns that I will going to use for my project, the benefits of acrylic yarn, the sustainability of it, the sustainability of wool, and the benefits of wool, and what yarn I will be using in my production. Some audience research. Here's the Google form I created. Here's the initial audience research. You can see by this that I found my target audience when sending out these forms. The top 3 favorite characters, in order of JD, Heather McNamara, and Veronica, and the audience research on how effective the costume design in Heathers really was. Moving on then to 4, which is my production slide. Here is the budgeting slide, and the materials and tools I use, the top construction. There's Nana sitting on my thing. My skirt construction, just making the initial start of the cardigan designs while making the squares, the back construction of the cardigan, of the back panel, and the front panel constructions, and I did a little board of how I put them together, and here's some images of different processes of the cardigan construction and the final look of the cardigan. Next we go on to AO5 and AO6. I put these slides together because I think they're very similar. Here is the slide for my final outcome. Here's the final thoughts of the final outcome, and here is the final outcome again. And here is the problem solving folder that I have. Here was some of the problems that I had to solve while doing FNP. Here in AO7 is just a brief explanation of some of the design choices I have made for the FNP, and in AO8 is reflections and all the evaluations all there. Thank you. That is my evaluation.